Alright, hi guys, welcome to this video. In this video we are going to cover the topic of how quickly you can actually get your initial funding amount back. Now obviously this is dependent on what amount you start off with. The bigger the amount, the more this is relevant for you as well. Remember that JustBeenPaid is a business, guys. It's not just some lucky packet thingy that you can give a try. Remember that our goal is way bigger than just being paid alone, and bigger than just the income that you can start off with here. Remember that JustBeenPaid is the step one of a whole process, of a whole recipe to get you as an individual from zero income, regardless of your background, regardless of the fact if you've ever made a single cent online or offline, or in the position of being self-employed. This is to take you from zero way past $10,000 per month on a residual passive income basis. Alright, so just keep that in mind. So this video is specifically actually for those individuals who are at least starting off JustBeenPaid with at least $1,000 as the initial funding amount. Why? Because people who start off with bigger amounts are obviously more focused on the question of when or how soon will they be able to recover the $1,000 that they've invested. Now obviously there's people who start with $3,000, $5,000 and even way more, up to $100,000 in JustBeenPaid. So this is relevant for those individuals. So the way to go about it is, firstly, below this video is a link to this specific PDF, and in the PDF below on page 4, on the last page, let me just scroll down all the way down into the resources section here where it says want to see what you can make by using my income projection Excel sheet. This is also an open office sheet as well. There will only be one link available by the time that you actually view this video, but simply it'll be this one, and when you click it, this actual page will open up online for you. All you need to do is you can either use this sheet right here on the web, alright, but I suggest that you download yourself a copy so that you have it on your computer and you can change it with your own and play with it with your own personal figures, which is obviously dependent on your own financial situation. Alright, so all you need to do in order to download it is simply click here on File, come down here where it says Download As, and then you can simply select Excel or OpenOffice. Now obviously on my computers I use Excel, so I'll simply just click that, and then it'll open up the actual spreadsheet that will look like this. Let me just hide this because otherwise I can't see my stuff down here. Anyway, it'll open up like this. So the only thing that you need to or can actually change, or should only change, is the initial funding amount. Please make sure that you read all these red descriptions here on the left hand side so that you can understand how this Excel spreadsheet works. Alright, you don't place in amounts of like $41 or cents, use cents in the actual funding amount. You use rounded figures like this. The only places where you should change funds are in this initial funding amount box and anywhere down here in this column which says new funding column. The reasons for that is for people who are starting off small, I suggest that you always start with at least $40, and then your goal should be to at least invest an extra $40 every 30th day. So here you can see there's a column that says days, so we can go down all the way to the 30th day, and to the right hand side here underneath this new funding column we can simply place in another $40. When you do that, everything on your spreadsheet will change. Now before I do that, I want you to look at this $65 $40. Now what I'm going to do is I'm simply going to let the spreadsheet now calculate if I should invest another $40 after my first $40 initial investment, what will happen to my projected income and my daily earnings on a daily basis within the first 12 months. So we remember that let me just show you again that it's on $65. So I'm going to simply go up, and then as you can see, it changed some things. So it jumped from $65 to $118. Now my simple question to you at this moment is, if something as small as $40 as an initial startup capital and $40 once or for the first month can make such a big difference in the daily accrued income, firstly my question is, do you earn $118 on a monthly basis out of any investments that you currently do? And my second question to you is, why would you simply not invest $40 out of your budget every 30th day to increase this a lot sooner or a lot faster, get to your actual goals financially where you want to be, by just simply investing on every 30th day, invest an extra $40 and obviously making use of the 2% interests that you gain to reinvest that as well. Remember that this spreadsheet does not calculate the actual cycled out positions, and I'll explain in another video exactly how that part works. But now, to get back to how quickly you can get your funds back, this is, like I said, for people who invest at least from $1,000 upwards. So let's have a look at, let's say you start off with $5,000. Let me just go and get this $40 out there. Alright, so if you start off with $5,000, the simple amount, or the simple way that most people who invest or start off with bigger amounts think is that how quickly can they get their money back. So this is how to show you how quickly you can. Now we know that the JustBeenPaid program gives you a bonus for every fourth position that you have purchased, and in this case you can see here that the number of positions that you've purchased with your initial $5,000 investment is 500. So if we take 500 and we divide it by 4, let's just get that out, 500 divided by 4 gives us 125 positions that we will receive $60 bonuses on. So if we times 125 by 60, that'll give us $7,500 in total. So obviously it is way more than what we have invested here. Now there is a specific strategy which you will want to make use of to cycle those positions even faster, or to get to those $60 bonuses even faster, and that is by spending $20 here and there extra to make an extra $40. So as I said, that will be explained in another video. But if we go down this daily column, let's see when that will happen. If we go down, we know that at the 75th day our first positions will start expiring or maturing. Alright, our first initial investments, those 500 positions that we've put in on day one, will start maturing at this day, which is 2.5 months. Alright, so after 2.5 months from you've started with that big investment, after then your positions will start cycling out and you will start receiving those $60 investments, which you can simply withdraw on a daily basis as they come in, and put them into your Liberty Reserve, Alot Pay or Solid Trust Pay account and place it back, or withdraw it back into your bank account, debit card or credit card. And then obviously you've got your money back, and the rest of the interest and things you can keep on running and obviously grow your JustBeenPaid business. And that's how simply you can get it back, guys. So apart from this, be sure to check out the video that'll be coming out on how the actual cycling out of positions work, because that'll be an interesting video for you as well. And obviously this is your business. Like I said, this is a business, not some lucky packet thing. So if you treat it as a business, it'll pay you as a business, but if you treat it as a toy, it'll break. It's as simple as that. So this is the way for you to grow. So simply take the information here and step on to the next video, and let's grow your income. It's been a pleasure sharing this with you. See you in the next video. Cheers.